when 'tis done, then 'twere well if were done quickly, if the assassination could trammel up the consequences, and catch with his free success that but this blow might be the be-all and the end-all here. But here upon this bank at shoal of time, we jump the life to come. But in these cases, we still have judgment here, that we be teach bloody instructions, which being taught return to plague the inventor. This even-handed justice commends the ingredients of our poisoned chalice to our own lips. He's here in double trust. First, as I am his kinsman and his subject, strong, bold against the deed. Then, as his host, who should against his murder shut the door, not bear the knife myself. Besides, this Duncan hath borne his faculties so meek, hath been so clear in his great office, that his virtues would plead like angels, trumpet-tongued against the deep damnation of his talking off, and pity like a naked newborn babe. Striding the blast o'er heaven, cerebrum coursed upon the sightless couriers of the air, shall blow the horror deed in every eye. That tear shall drown the wind. I have no spur to prick the sides of my intent, but only vaulting ambition which overleaps itself and falls on the other.
How now? What news? He hath almost supped. Why have you left the chamber?
Hath he asked for me?
Now you not, he has.
We will proceed no further in this business. He hath honored me or late, and I have brought golden opinions from all sorts of people, which would be worn now in their newest gloss, not cast aside so soon.
Was the hope drunk? Wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept since, and wakes it now? It looks so green and pale, at what it did so freely. For this time, such I account thy love. Art thou afeard to be the same in thine own act and valor? As thou art in desire, wouldst thou have that which thou esteem'st an ornament of life? And live in a coward in thine own esteem, letting I dare not wait upon I would, like the poor cat, I that ditch.
Prithee, peace? I dare do all that may become a man. Who dares do more is none.
What beast was then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you thou'st do it, then you were a man. And to be more than that you were, you would be so much more than a man. Nor time nor place did then adhere, and yet you would make both, and they made themselves. And that their fitness now does unmake you. I have given suck, and know how tender it is to love the babe that milks me. I would, while I was smiling in my face, have plucked my nipple from the scum and had the brains out, had I sworn as you have done to this.
And if we should fail?
We fail, but screw your courage to the sticking place. Weave and not fail. When Duncan is asleep, whereto the rather shall his day's hard journey soundly invite him. His two chamberlains will I with wine and wassail, so convinced that memory, the warder of the brain, shall be a foom, and the receipt of reason, a limbeck only, when in swinish sleep their drenched natures lie as in death. What gained you not, I perform upon the unguarded Duncan? What not, put upon his spongy officers, who shall bear the guilt of their great will?
Bring forth men, children only, for thy undaunted mettle should compose nothing but males. Will it be received when we have marked with blood those sleepy two of his own chamber and used their very daggers that they have done?
Who dares receive it other, as we shall make our griefs and claim a roar upon his death?
So, and bend up, each corporal agent to this terrible feat, away and mock the time with fairest show. False face must hide what the false heart doth know. If it were done, when 'tis done, then 'twere when it were done quickly. If the assassination could scroll up. If it were done, when 'tis done, then 'twere if it were done quickly. If the assassination could trammel up the consequence and catch with a increased success. But this blow might be the be-all and end-all here.
Did you just say, "Oh crap"? Are you kidding? You
No,
can't
'cause
talk.
I paused it because he was starting to laugh.
We'd be here all day.
You can't talk. Was the hope drunk? Wherein you dressed yourself? Hath it slept since? And wakes you now to look so green and pale? At what it do so freely? From the times did I count thy love, art thou afeard to be in song in thine own act and valor, as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have that which thou esteemest the ornament